GeForce Now is a video game subscription service that allows customers to stream games to their devices with minimal hardware requirements, making it ideal for low-end PCs, Macs, Android phones, and Nvidia Shield TVs. In this video, I will show you some best games on Nvidia GeForce Now. So without any further ado, let's start this video. The first game of this video is Destiny 2. Consider doing a stress test with the free tier to check if your internet provider can fairly support streaming games before paying the $10 for GeForce Now. Destiny 2 is a graphically intensive online game and an all-around entertaining shooter. Destiny 2 has essentially been the poster child for game streaming services like Google Stadia since it turned free to play on PC, so it's only reasonable to give it a shot. Next up we have Hellish Quart. Fighting games are the ultimate test of your network's reliability, since any input lag or latency issues will show up right away. As a result, we propose strengthening GeForce Now's muscles with Hellish Quart, one of the most graphically amazing fighters of 2021. The game offers realistic, motion-captured fencing motions and ragdoll animations, as well as physics-based sword fighting. While Hellish Quart is currently in early access and hasn't been officially optimized for GeForce Now, we expect future updates from developer Kubel to make it even better. Next up we have Ultra Kill. Nvidia likes showcasing GeForce Now's performance in shooters, but this is usually confined to high-profile titles like Destiny 2, Fortnite, or Apex Legends. If you're anything like us, you appreciate fast-paced FPS games with early polygonal 3D visuals that are influenced by classics like Doom and Quake. Ultra Kill, a gorgeous and ultra-violent throwback FPS by RC Patala and New Blood Interactive, is one such game that borrows elements from its predecessors, both in terms of aesthetic and gameplay. Next up we have Apex Legends. Apex Legends, which is still one of the most popular battle royale games in 2021, is another free game with high-quality visuals and 60 FPS gameplay. The game's high quality isn't unexpected given that it was developed by Respawn, a seasoned veteran of the shooter genre with 2 Titanfall titles under their credit. As a circle around you closes, the game rapidly becomes a wild scramble to grab the strongest weapon and gear you can as squads of 3 players are dropped onto a terrain. Next up we have The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. It will take some time to explore The Witcher 3's 84 square mile open world in its entirety, so if you've just joined up for Nvidia GeForce Now, you should get started right away. The game provides an almost limitless amount of possibilities to go off the main route and explore the unknown, where you'll come across exotic monsters, quirky personalities, and more. When you're not battling strong creatures, you may explore the busy towns, war-ravaged wetlands, lush woods, and enormous caves of The Witcher 3. Next up we have Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Although Assassin's Creed games are notorious for running poorly on PC, particularly at launch, these flaws are less visible when playing with Google Stadia or GeForce Now. In addition, the series, including Assassin's Creed Odyssey, has constantly given lifelike visuals that improve with each new installment. It's a monument to Ubisoft's ability to transform old, even mythological, settings into engrossing, graphically stunning sandboxes that are only hindered by a few technological glitches. Next up we have Shadow of the Tomb Raider. It's easy to understand why Shadow of the Tomb Raider is generally considered as one of the finest benchmarking games. It has a lot of rich, complex surroundings with lots of vivid flora, interesting rock formations, and moving bodies of water. Combine this with the fact that it is available for a low price, 50 to 80% off, during almost every Steam sale. You may also get a free Shadow of the Tomb Raider sample that has been tailored for Nvidia's GeForce Now servers. Next up we have No Man's Sky. Since its tumultuous introduction years ago, when the game was slammed for its less-than-honest marketing, No Man's Sky has had a lengthy ride. Thankfully, Hello Games has spent the last 4 years setting things right with regular updates that include everything from base building to multiplayer and mod support, all of which have been desired by players. Next up we have Metro Exodus. Metro Exodus is without a doubt one of the best-looking games of the previous decade, and it's frequently referred to as one of the few really next-gen games, for whatever that's worth to PC players. This is due to its early use of ray-tracing immersive HUD design in comparison to earlier Metro games, extremely realistic weaponry and landscapes, and a slew of other features. The one drawback to having all of these wonderful benefits is that it upped the bar for which machines could run Metro Exodus. The last game of this video is Cyberpunk 2077. Although Cyberpunk 2077 has issues that have been well studied and documented, there's no disputing the game's graphically demanding open world. Before you can load in and experience all of the immersion-breaking flaws and poorly designed gameplay features, you must first ensure that your PC can run it, which isn't the case for the majority of us. Thankfully, you have a greater chance of getting Cyberpunk 2077 to run at 1080p with up to 60 frames per second using GeForce Now. So that's the list of 10 best games on Nvidia GeForce Now that you can play in 2021. If you enjoy this video, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel Games Puff, and press the bell icon for more gaming videos.